All right, take two, because there were like 30 leaf blowers outside, just all leaf blowing at the same time. Anyway. Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Tangle System channel. It's Emma or Emmi. You can call me either one, it doesn't really matter. But today we wanted to start our version of Meet the Alters, which we are calling Headmate Rollcall. You'll hear us say headmate or alter. They both mean the same thing. We prefer headmate, but we'll use them both interchangeably. So we're starting our Headmate Rollcall with me, Emmi. I'm the host of the Tangle System. I am 22 years of age. I do identify with the age and appearance of this body. Naturally, I have brown hair, but obviously we've made some changes. My pronouns are she, her, and my sexuality is I'm a lesbian, and I have a wonderful girlfriend who is so supportive of our system. As far as fashion choices go, this is probably one of my more casual looks. I actually really like dressing up a lot. I love vintage wear. I wear vintage a lot, and I try to go to a lot of vintage or thrift stores. Someone once described my style as like a 40s housewife, and like I love it. Like I live for all of like the vintage TikTokers and Instagrammers. I love hair bows and headbands, all of that kind of stuff. So what is my personality like? You'll probably discover this as the channel continues, but I'm a lot. For those of you that understand this, I'm Sagittarius Sun, Gemini Moon, and Aries Rising. So I'm extra. I've had friends sort of describe me as this, but I also really like this title for myself. I kind of consider myself like a chubby female Robin Williams. I use humor a lot as a coping mechanism for both good and bad situations, but I'm very quirky and I'm really, really driven, especially in my creative endeavors. I'm a very sensitive person. We're still currently figuring out who has what mental illness in the system, but I definitely have major depressive disorder and generalized anxiety disorder. So what do I do? I'm still currently a student. I just finished my undergrad and I'm about to pursue my grad in opera. I'm a classical singer and I've been singing opera for a while now and continue it as my job. And I love it. It's my passion. I really love singing opera. I love singing anything in general. I've sung a lot of musical theater as well, a lot of jazz. I actually started my music career with instruments. I played piano and French horn and flute, and I continue to play all of them actually. Another strange but important fun fact about me is that I'm a hypnotist. It's something I've been doing longer than I've been classically singing, and for me, for a 22-year-old, that's a long time. I'm a trained hypnotist. I'm not certified yet. I hope to be soon, but I've been studying with a lot of people and had a lot of mentors, and it's been so much fun. I love hypnotizing my friends and doing fun things. It works as a party trick, but it's also really great for helping my friends deal with anxiety. On the more spiritual end, I'm not a religious person because I don't really like religion as a whole, but I am a very spiritual person. I'm a practicing witch and my witchcraft means a lot to me. I don't really like using the term psychic because I feel like it's loaded sometimes and there's a lot of just stuff behind it, but I do pick up on people's energies really easily, and with that said, I'm a clairsentient, meaning I can feel people's energies. I am also a level 2 certified Reiki practitioner. It's something I just kind of stumbled into in life and I really love it. I think energy healing is a really awesome way to sort of release some things, and yeah, I'm a level 2 certified Reiki healer. I read tarot professionally too. I charge for readings. My favorite color is lavender. My favorite animal in the entire world, it is something that is so precious to me, is the manatee. I love manatees, y'all. Oh man, I love manatees. There is a video of me seeing a manatee in person for the first time in February. My girlfriend and I went to a zoo and we saw a manatee in person. My girlfriend filmed me just sobbing. As I rounded the corner, I just saw one little flipper of that manatee and it was just Niagara Falls. I love manatees so much. Oh, I love a good manatee. I love baking. Baking has always been an outlet for me to get rid of stress and deal with trauma. When I was in the second grade, I had a pretty traumatic event happen to me. And to shield a lot of the news about it that was happening on the TV, my parents put the Food Network on. And from that moment, just as a kid, I remember just soaking in all of that information, specifically about baking more than cooking, but I love to cook too. Enough about baking. Some of my favorite foods to eat. I love soft pretzels. I love cinnamon rolls. I love sushi. I love peaches. My guilty pleasure fast food is Taco Bell. Oh, I will eat Taco Bell constantly. I'm kind of a tea connoisseur. I have a whole drawer filled with just different kinds of tea. I love making tea blends for my friends too. They can be infused with magic too. I kind of put it into my witchcraft a little bit. My favorite movie ever is Mary Poppins. I just love Julie Andrews and I love the story and the music is absolutely gorgeous. Anyone that knows anything about me knows that I am obsessed with Animal Crossing. The moment that New Horizons came out, I dropped everything. I have played every single Animal Crossing game. I live for Animal Crossing. So if you want to add me on Animal Crossing, we'll have fun. We'll have fun. Come to my island. I have Goldie and Pietro. We love them the most. I'm a big TV and Netflix person. I feel like that is a lot of the media that I tend to soak up. My favorite TV show ever is NBC's Hannibal. I have never seen a show like it. It is so unique and gorgeous while also being so gory at the same time. I'm a massive nerd and was also on Tumblr in the peak days. So I love Sherlock, Doctor Who, Jessica Jones. My favorite comedy or comfort shows are probably Schitt's Creek, The Good Place. I love anything involving the Muppets. We love a good Muppet. And We Bare Bears is really cute. I think that's adorable. For music preferences, I tend to like more genres than I do specific artists. I listen to a lot of classical, not only because it's work, but I really enjoy classical music. And I expand my horizons in the classical repertoire. I really like listening to Baroque composers that I've never heard of, to very new modern works that are super experimental. I think it's really important to have a very broad sense of classical music and not just listen to the hits. I listen to a lot of musicals too. I've performed a lot of musicals and I enjoy most of them. My favorite musicals are probably falsettos and ragtime. Growing up, I would also listen to a lot of classic rock. My dad played it a lot for us, so I like that. And I have sung a lot of jazz and I continue to listen to a lot of jazz. So yeah. As a classical singer, we have to focus on languages a lot. And I've really found an affinity for the German language. I love German. I think it's such a beautiful language. I've been to Germany and Austria multiple times and been able to speak there. I'm definitely not fluent, but I am conversational. I have a tattoo and it's in German. I've been speaking French since I was little, but it's so incredibly rusty, so I'm conversational in that too. Do not ask me to speak Italian. My Italian is atrocious. I can sing in it very well, but I cannot speak it well. And last but certainly not least, I have the cutest little rescue dog. I love my dog so much. I rescued him in December from a shelter. He is, we believe, Beagle Jack Russell Terrier mix. I named him Figaro, like the opera The Marriage of Figaro, Le Notte di Figaro. And he is such a little squishy goober. I love him so much. He's so silly. He's a goofball. And I'll probably throw up a picture of him here. But that's everything I can think about me. If you have any questions, just put them down below in the comments. I would love to answer any of your questions. And to end this video, we actually have a really exciting announcement. So some of you may or may not know that in November in San Francisco, there is a conference for the DID community called Entitled. Many influential members of the DID community will be speaking there, and there'll also be other activities. So we are very excited to announce that we will actually be performing and attending the Entitled conference in November. We're very excited to have this opportunity and be able to meet a bunch of other really wonderful systems. So hopefully we'll see you there. I'll put the link down below for tickets and for the conference, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks, bye. Hey everyone, thanks again for watching and subscribing. If you want to know some more about Emma, in the description we'll have her Spotify playlist and her Pinterest board so you can see more of her vibe. Thanks again, bye.